What is going on today, guys? We're back for another episode in Fear the Night. Now, we did have some issue getting back after the last episode. I forgot what time the night zombies spawned, and needless to say, we got caught. Um, didn't turn out too well either. We did end up dying. It was actually pretty bad. We died in a pretty crappy spot, and it took a while to get my stuff back from over there, but we managed to get it. We got back. All is well, with the exception of our armor. I've already repaired our boots, but our legs were trashed. They're only cardboard ones anyway, so I dropped them. We're going to be making the new hide bottoms anyway. But as you can see, our helmet took quite a whooping, and so did our vest. So we got beat up pretty good. Um, Man, there's some nasty stuff out at night over there, and I should have known better too. That's my own stupidity there, but nonetheless, we died. We're back, but now it's time to craft up a bunch of stuff. That's going to be kind of what we're doing today. So as you can see, we have unlocked hide armor. We're still not quite to hide 3, so we can only make the hide bottom 2 for now. But nonetheless, we got to make it. We need some new armor. Our cardboard bottoms died out, and you could repair them and put them back on, but at the same time, is it really even worth it? Not exactly. But anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute here. We got a bunch of other stuff to make up here today. We're going to be making the SM11. We're also going to be making our compound bow, new harvesting tools, um, and the metal bat. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not making the katana, we need aluminum alloy, and we're not quite to that point yet. I mean, could we go over and get the aluminum? We could go right now. We could go over there right this minute, get aluminum, and come back. But we're not going to do that quite yet because when we do go over to do that, number one, I want more scouts. Aluminum, resin, they're all very heavy. I like to bring back an absolute ton of it, so I don't have to worry about it for a while. And with one scout, it's tough. That's kind of the reason why we got caught out where we did at night, was because I was over encumbered, my scout was maxed out, and yeah, if I wouldn't have been encumbered, I would have had no problem getting out of that spot. But being encumbered slowed me down way too much, and that's what ended up inevitably getting me killed. So, is it a big deal? No, not really. I mean, you die, you die. The main thing is we managed to get our stuff back and make our way back here uh, once we did so. So it wasn't the end of the world, but did it suck? Without a doubt, it did, because there's a crappy spot. It's a long, long run back over there. So because we have no jump point over there, we died basically just down the road from where we would have taken the big shelter. Was basically as far as we got, and then the night zombie spawned. We got through quite a few of them, but it was just inevitable that we were going to die because there's just so many of them, and it wasn't just regular zombies we had to contend with, but it's also the fact that we had brutes and spiders running after us, and they put quite a licking on you, especially early game. They do quite significant damage. So, yeah, we do have decent armor, but it just wasn't enough. Um, it just wasn't enough. So, it happens. It's not the end of the world, but it did happen and we did die. So, you know, not a big deal, but it is what it is. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna drop these. I'm gonna end up storing that thing for now. These we have to come. We gotta go grab some more stuff to make it. But as you can see, I did salvage down all our broken weapons as well. That was kind of another thing that kind of made for a bit of issue. We still had all that stuff in it. We had all that stuff in our scout, so that was an extra, like, oh god, that was like an extra 200. 200 pounds of stuff, and yeah, that was a lot of stuff to end up trying to run back with for sure. But oh well, again, it happens. Um, am I mad about it? No. Am I disappointed? Oh yeah, of course I'm disappointed. It sucks. Whenever you die, it always is gonna suck. But anyway, like I said, we got back. Our scouts leveled up a bit. We're going to take basically all this ammo out of him and we're going to store it away. We are going to leave just a certain amount in here. Right now, pistol ammo is not going to do us any good. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave 3 stacks of that and a stack of that in there. Just so we do have spare ammo. Because you never know when you're going to need it. To be perfectly honest, you never know when you're going to end up needing spare ammo. I've had it before where I'll put an extra weapon in my scout, and I've died before and had to run back over and grab the gun and the ammo out from him just to be able to survive and get my stuff back. So one thing that's really nasty about when you die is it seems like the zombies are just like drawn to your dead body and they just stand there. So it makes it ever more challenging because of the fact that the zombies that kill you are the zombies you have to get back through again. So it leaves like an extra challenge to it, I guess is what I'll call it. But anyway, we need to run back to our other shelter. We need more hide, we need more metal, and yeah, we got some other stuff to craft. Now this pinion mace is about had it. It still does have a little bit of durability left, but you know, whoops, wrong thing here. As you can see, you can't salvage them down either. So it's kind of unfortunate that way. You can pull it out to check and make sure, but you can't salvage it down. So basically, you just use it till it completely goes kaput if you want to. Otherwise, what I end up doing is I just drop the damn thing because, to be perfectly honest, when it gets to a certain point, I don't feel like there's really a need to keep holding on to it. Otherwise, you're going to end up getting yourself in trouble because when it does finally run out and you're not expecting it and you have to put something else up in there, that can make for a pretty rough situation. So anyway, we need to make some more hide, which is right here. We only have a little bit of chemicals left. We do need to go and seal the area 1 layer yet, which is what we're actually going to do today. I was planning on taking over that big shelter, but I decided we should go ahead and clear off the area 1 layer first. We do need to work on getting ourselves some more hide and chemicals and stuff. Chemicals are going to be very important coming up very soon, so we do need to go ahead and do that. Wrong one maybe. I think my hide goes in here, or my fur rather, not the hide. But yeah, we don't have a whole lot of hide left, so it is kind of unfortunate. This is a very nice bow though. This is going to come in very handy for us here. So, whoops, let's go ahead and do that. Beautiful. We also need to make up some more arrows. Now, yes, we do have a ton of ammo. We do have, you know, quite a decent amount of good guns to use the ammo with. But at the same time, you know, we really don't want to go too overboard and waste it. Honestly, I really am not too overly concerned about using too much ammo right now. To be perfectly honest, it's simple to get. It really is. There's no two ways about it. Getting ammo is probably one of the easiest things in this game. I mean, all it takes is what, about 20 shotgun shells, maybe 30, over at the junkyard, and you can come out of there just plumb full of ammo for eternity, you know, especially rifle ammo. Rifle ammo is the simplest to get. Kill a few enforcers, cheese through the walls of the junkyard there itself, the junkyard building, grab the other ammo out of there. It's piece cake. There's no other way to put it. It's just piece cake. So anyway, I'm getting rid of that pinion mace, if you guys are wondering. We still do have one left. This is one I'm going to leave in the scout, though. It's going to be my backup weapon in case something like that happens in. Because honestly, I went over there, and this was the worst part. I had to go over there with a regular bat. So yeah, it was a bit interesting to say the least. But you know, is what it is. It's my own fault. There's nobody to blame but myself for that. It was my own damn fault, and I take full responsibility for what happened. I should have known better, and what I should have done was I should have just tucked myself in on the right across from the junkyard where we dropped our scout there. I should have just climbed up on one of them panel vans and just sat the night over there. And I'll tell you a couple reasons why. Number one is, to start with, we could have gained so much XP just sitting there. If we would have just tucked ourselves up on there and just sat there and waited, we would have gained literally so much XP just sitting there picking off the zombies that come out at night. Because zombies that come out at night come out in like monstrosity hordes. I mean, it's kind of nutty in a way, but you know, again, my own fault, 100%, and I accept that. So anyway, we need to take our scout now, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back to our other shelter. We're gonna get the repair materials we're gonna need, and then we're gonna head down to the Area 1 layer. We're gonna go get that sealed off. Time is it in game? I will probably end up spending the rest of the day after we're done with this episode just going and getting set up back at school. I'm going to go and try to get some more scouts. Don't necessarily need to get, you know, too many more, but I'd at least like 2 more, at least. I tend to prefer 4 total just because then I can basically fill the one up with everything I need to repair my weapons, and the other 3 are just 100% for transporting materials back. So I'm gonna drop off. Whoops, I need that. I need to get rid of that though. Don't need that. Let's see. Makeshift, not the batteries, you dummy. Makeshift parts and metal for sure. Metal, you go through like an absolute disgusting amount now with the bat. We will be pushing to try to get that aluminum very soon, just because of that. It's terrible. It really is. You guys will see exactly what I mean, but it is so ungodly expensive. It's a bit ridiculous in a way, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put most of it on our scout there, and we're gonna keep just that little bit on us. We're gonna also put most of that wood over there, and we're basically good to go. So this is basically what my inventory is going to look like for now. Now we need to head down to the layer, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that over. So while we're on our way down there, I'm just going to kind of go over my thoughts and plans with you guys for like, are you coming or what? You must have got hung up on the damn tree. But I'm gonna go over like what's to come in the game and what my sort of plans are. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the Area 1 layer over today. That's gonna be a for sure thing. Now, in order to take the layer over, you just need to put wood in this one. I mean, it's pretty simple. There's not really anything to it. You just throw wood in it, repair it like you would a generator, and then defend it while it seals up. So you guys will see exactly what I mean by that. But next episode, what I want to do is I do want to work on taking over maybe the big shelter if possible, or if we're not doing that, well, we actually have to do that, rather. We have to have the big shelter before we can do anything with the aluminum or the resin. So we need the machine tool to be able to turn both of them into their finished material. So resin goes to PCABS and aluminum will go to aluminum alloy. So we need the machine tool to do both, but anyway, so we're gonna have to get ourselves the big shelter for the next video. Now, I'm still torn between taking the one right on the road to the junkyard, like right in between the junkyard and the Costco store, or it's called Bosco on here. But I'm torn between taking either one of them, which one I rather that I want. And then from there, once we get that, we're gonna set it up. I'll go through some of the benches with you guys. It's such, and this is where I run into a problem with the big shelters, is when I'm setting them up, when I'm setting the big shelter up, it's so hard to figure out what the hell you want to go where. And you guys, again, you guys will see exactly what I mean by that, but there's so many structure slots in there, it's kind of hard to figure out where to put the stuff. And so it's gonna be a little bit of a process for figuring that out. I kind of have a general layout in my head already, but you know, it's still, like I said, it's still kind of a deal of where to put stuff. But anyway, once we do that, then we're gonna take the run up to areas 6 and 7. We're gonna go to the aluminum mine, and then we're also going to go to the area 6 lumber yard, POI, and get the resin. So it's gonna be a twofer kind of episode, and that's another thing that's gonna be really determinant on what we get for scouts. We are going to need the 3 scouts to truck the stuff back. I mean, it's you need a lot to make a little, and it weighs a ton. So it's one of them things. But anyway, as far as the bat goes, as you guys can see, our bat durability is down a third, and it already costs 10 metal to repair. So the bat absolutely just gobbles down the resources to repair. It's kind of a shame in a way, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, we're gonna slap our mining helmet on, then we're gonna head on in. We're gonna clear everything out. We got the guns. I'm not gonna use the SMG in here. It's really not necessary. Honestly, we really don't even need the guns. The bow and the bat are way more than enough if I am to be perfectly honest. So just gonna drop that off in him, drop some of this crap off as well that we don't need, and away we go. So the mining helmet does help, but it's still dark in here. There's not really anything you can do about that, to be honest. So I apologize for that right now. It's gonna be slightly dark yet, but it just is what it is, unfortunately. Now, here we are, we're at the big horde. So now, we could use the gun, like I said, we could just sit here and just flank them off, aggro them over, not really worry about making the noise because, well, it doesn't really matter. Gun's not exactly accurate though, so back up a little bit here and a little bit difficult to see. As you guys can see, I'm basically just shooting at the shadows of the head. There we go. That's basically the first spot cleared out. There's one guy stuck there, but, you know, said for the most part, it's cleared out. So, oh, there was one more. Alright, now we can just check. I don't know why I'm taking the canned food as much, but, yeah, I guess I will for now. We're almost out of the pre-made food, so we'll take it, I guess, for now. But I'm more so I want the antibiotics than anything. But antibiotics seem to be a bit of a pain to get a lot of. So clear this guy out here quick, and we'll move on up. Now, if you had a Molotov or a grenade, you could chuck it in there, and yeah, it does wonders, if I do say so myself. You could also use a shotgun and, you know, get a couple in a group if you're lucky, like that. That didn't get the other one, but you guys get the point. So, I don't really, like I said, don't really need to waste ammo. They're pretty easy to take out. They're very low level. So, it's not too hard. Ooh, hey, antibiotics. Wait. Okay. What's that? Bandages. And then you'll find like there's table legs in here. There's a bunch of stuff that you'll find laying in the on the grounds in the layers. It really depends on which layer you're at as to what you're gonna find. Some layers have some pretty nice things in them though. Area 3, I believe it is. It's either Area 3 or 4's layer is fantastic. The crates in there. But anyway, go ahead and pick these up. We can always turn the bandages into greater bandages, so it's not a waste. Keep going here. Flavored fruit tea, which is absolutely my favorite. And then as you can see, there's the big poison guy down there. So we're going to pick some off with this. As much as possible here. I'm pretty sure he heard that, but he's like stuck in the pile. So we're going to do what we can to change that. I think he's actually dead. No, he's not. Come here. Oh, it's not loaded. What? I reloaded the damn thing. I know I did. Alright, handgun ammo, zombie venom. Don't care about the pipe fittings. So, let's repair this up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to slap some around with the bat for a little bit here. Because it's always fun. Oh, I hate when it does that. A little bit of server side issues there. Where the zombies just kind of like take a back up there. Pack needs thinning. And you really can't miss. Okay, I shouldn't say that because I have been known to miss in the pack before. There we go, they're all dead. So again, comb through if you want. I'm not gonna bother anymore, to be honest. If I'm gonna farm for the antibiotics and stuff, I'm probably gonna do that like overnight when you can just like pile up massive hordes of them. But anyway, go ahead and keep picking this stuff up. Flavored fruit tea is honestly, whoa, a little chug there. I'm not sure what that was about. Flavored fruit tea has got to be one of my favorite food and drink that you can make. It gives you water and infection and restores your infection back. So it's absolutely fantastic. It's something that I always try to make sure that I have. But as you can see, there's lots of stuff on the ground down here. Tons of this tea, which is fantastic. I love this place for that reason. The flavored fruit tea down here is amazing. It also gives you, the first 2 layers will give you the resources you need to repair it. As you can see, there's some recycled metal and some wood. You're going to need a lot of wood down here, which I'll actually show you. Let's pick these up real quick so I don't forget them. But as you can see, you need 100 wood to fill this. So these piles will give you your wood that you need. It's pretty straightforward. Just for the first 2, just come down here and it will have everything that you need. So no real big deal. But then all these things here, all these rocks are all your chemicals and sand, and they're all the way around here. And once you seal off the layer, you're free to come down here. No zombies will spawn down here again. So you're free to come down and basically harvest to your heart's content, which is absolutely fantastic. But anyway, fill it and then you repair it like you would a generator. Now the waves here spawn based on how far along your repair cycle is. So every so often in the repair cycle, more zombies will spawn. As you can see, they're spawning there about, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's somewhere around, I don't know, 12 to 1500 is where you get a spawn cycle. As you can see, we're just over the 2,000 mark, and another wave spawned in. Now this does not repair on its own. This only repairs if you are repairing on it. So as you can see, it's not going up. But the zombies will keep coming to a point. They come more so as you repair, though, than if you're just stop repairing and stand there. They won't spawn as much. So, but again, this thing only repairs as you repair it. If you're not helping it out, it is not repairing. So you have to do all the work here. It's really not that hard either. I mean, the zombies come a couple at a time. It's not like at the school where you'll get like a hell of a wave or something like that. It's pretty limited as to what actually comes. So swing or just delayed swing. The bat's got a little bit of a goofy swing cycle to it. If it skips the animation for the second swing and goes straight to the power hit, the power hit is actually comes at the time it's supposed to as well. It's weird. I'm not sure. They must have just coded it wrong or something. So it, like, you see how it skipped the animation. So it would skip the second swing, and basically it goes right to the third, which is the power swing. It'll actually power swing twice. You won't see the animation for the second one though. So it just basically, you just see a zombie go flying without your bat swinging. It just is what it is. So anyway, we're almost done. It's only 10,000, as you can see. We're about at 9 now. So a little bit longer here, and then the zombies will spawn on the other side of this and not be able to get through. So we'll actually finish it up here, and then you'll see full solid wall. Zombies will come up to it. They can't actually do damage to it. So as you can see, it's now sealed off. And now we have access to all these chemicals. So there's tons of chemicals down here, more so sand than anything. But let's test out our new harvesting tools and see how we do. So, whoops, let's actually hit the damn thing though. So, as you can see, you do get a significant amount more, and especially per swing. So, we already got what? 3, 5, almost 1,200 sand just from two nodes. So again, I don't keep the sand. When we do need sand, I'll just come back and get some. Not a big deal. But glad we can take a full run of this up there. We will use the chemicals, so that might actually be too much. We might actually have to drop a little bit to get out of here because, well, we can still sprint, I guess. So we don't need a full stack of wood though. We're gonna split that in half and get rid of half of that. Also get rid of the rest of that sand there, and that's a lot better. But yeah, 16 fruit teas. These do unfortunately degrade pretty quick. If you do have a refrigerator set up and you can use them, fantastic. The refrigerator will slow down the respawn timer, or the degradation timer, whatever you want to call it. Spoilage, I guess, would probably be the best word for it. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty simple to take this one over. I know I waited, quite a long time to actually come and take this over, but that's because in the early game, chemicals aren't nearly as important. You can come in, clear out that first spot, and take out the chemicals there, and you should be pretty good for your early game needs. Excuse you, get up there. Oh wait, that's why it wouldn't let me up there. It's on the wrong one. My bad. Wanted to come up here and try to get some more fruit tea. Like I said, I love the fruit tea, so it's one of my favorite things. But anyway, so that's basically the area 1 layer. And as I said, next episode we will go about taking over a new shelter. and we'll get it all set up. And then from there, we'll go on and start working on getting ourselves the aluminum and the resin. Where is this guy at? Oh, he's like stuck. Okay. Now another thing is we can take off our mining helmet now. Now to repair it, you do need recycled plastic, recycled metal, and you need a car battery. So it's relatively cheap, and for what it actually does, it's well worth it, in my opinion. So I absolutely love the mining helmets. Unfortunately, they're not as good as one would hope they would be, though. I will fair warn you guys of that. They're not nearly as good as you would hope they would be, but they do the trick. So, you know, I guess can't complain too much about them. But our scout just leveled up again, which is fantastic. Give him some more weight. As you can see, he's up to 800 now, so he's already surpassed us. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to continue off camera. I'm going to get some more chemicals, take them back, and then I'm going to go head to the school, try to get myself some scouts off camera overnight. I really don't know how many I'm going to be able to get, to be perfectly honest. Whether it be 1 or 10, you know, I really have no idea. So that's my plan anyway. Next episode, depending on how good that goes, I'll either be very happy or not quite so much. But anyway, like I said, next episode, one way or another, we are going to be taking over a new shelter. We might have to go and get some more ammo from the enforcers again. I love farming the enforcers for rifle ammo. It's just so much fun. Farming the enforcers is, for me, I just love it. It's, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that the enforcers are as kind of deadly on here as they are. But anyway, so that's the plan. Like I said, shelter for the next episode, getting it set up. It's going to be a lot of storage chests, lots of benches. We are going to be setting up basically all our benches. So we're going to have like stove, water purifier, refrigerator, machine tool, the 5 normal benches, medicine bench. It's going to be a lot, and we will get to looking through them, but I want to get onto the aluminum and resin as soon as possible, get to the better weapons, keep progressing, armor coming up again soon, you know, tons of stuff to do. So basically, the game does slow down once you hit, once you hit about level 30. As you can see, it is 166,000 XP to level up, but honestly, 166,000 XP is not that much. It really isn't. It seems like a bit of an intimidating number, but it's not that hard. I would dare say I could, on a good day, I could probably push a 500,000 or so XP if we really wanted to. All you need is a handful of grenades. And that's no lie. Handful of grenades and a decent, full auto weapon. Easy clap. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, so I apologize that we did not take over the shelter this episode, but do know that we will be getting to that very shortly, and that will happen. Plus, we will be getting more scouts again. Hopefully I don't have the same problem as I did last time. I don't want to lose another scout, but we're gonna try it anyway. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys take the time to smash that like button. Comment down below if you guys have any thoughts or comments, about what's happening, what the plan is. If you guys want to see anything specific, you guys gotta let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you guys are staying subscribed to the channel and you guys join Discord. We got Discord up. The link will be in the description below, so you guys can hop on over there. You can always ask questions, give suggestions, or just chat with me on Discord. I'm always available. Slightly less so often on the weekend, but nonetheless, I'm always available on Discord. So pop on in and say hey. So anyway, thank you guys so much again for being here, and we'll catch you guys for the next one.